If you didn't watch my March TBR, here is what you've missed. If you have already seen it, skip to the time shown on the screen. This month, I am only going to be reading the Goodreads Reading Challenge winners of 2022. So to choose the books I'm going to read, I'm going to be picking them out of a basket that I've got down here. I've written them all on there. I don't know which book I'm going to read, what genre or anything like that. So it's going to be quite random. And that's all I'm going to be reading this month. So if I DNF one, I've got to go straight back in and pick another one out. Am I going to hate this month? Probably. So let's go. What we got? Oh, it's a blue one. Not that it really matters, it's a blue one. Oh, okay. YA fiction, I Kissed Shara Wheeler by Casey McQuiston. This wasn't one that I was really excited to read, but I'll give it a go. And if you want proof, there's the proof. It's probably flipped, but there's the proof. Now, back to the 1st of March. Okay, so excuse my appearance, working from home, as I do most of the time, but I started reading I Kissed Shara Wheeler yesterday. I've read about 7%, I've got it on Kindle, so yeah, made a start on that. It's alright so far. It's fun. It's going to be a nice, quick, easy read, very fast paced. Gosh, I look awful. I need to put some makeup on. Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. Fast paced. Basically, we've just met the characters. I'm only 7% in, so I can't really give much of an opinion yet. It's probably going to be a 3-star read, I'll be honest. But yeah, I've started it. That's the main thing. I'm aiming to read about 14% a day. Obviously, yesterday I only read 7, but I did finish the second Thursday Murder Club book yesterday, so obviously that took up a bit of my time. But yeah, made a start. It's alright so far, so no plan to DNF as of yet. We'll see when I hit halfway through what happens, but yeah, that's my little update for today so far. Okay, so, oh my god, my voice. Just a quick update on my reading. I'm just about to start work, so oh my god, I need to actually get talking, because if I get a call and sound like this, I'll sound like I'm still in bed and I look awful once again, but I work from home, so don't need to look very attractive. So yeah, reading update. I'm on 21%. I'm reading on Kindle. Chapter 6. It's alright so far. I won't say it's the best book ever written, but I'm enjoying it. Well, I'm enjoying it in the fact that I'm having fun. So it's alright. As I say, I wouldn't say it's the most incredible book ever written. It's not like Jane Austen or even, well, Brandon Sanderson, but I'm having fun, and that's the main thing. I think it'll probably stick around the 3-star, we'll see how the ending goes. But basically, it's following these 3 people. They all kiss Shara Wheeler. One of them's her boyfriend, one's her neighbour, and one's a academic rival type person. And she kissed all 3 of them just before prom night, and then on prom night, she ran away before getting the prom queen award. And she's kind of this like perfect, incredible, amazing girl who's really popular, but she's also really intelligent, and her family are Christians, and yeah, so she's run away. So, and we're not too sure where she's gone. She's leaving the 3 people she kissed notes to try and, or basically like clues to try and track her down. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of a mystery. It's not too romancy. There's really good LGBTQ plus representation. The main character, she's either bisexual or lesbian, I believe probably more likely lesbian, and she's in a group with like quite a few gay friends, and there's a non-binary friend as well, I believe. They haven't confirmed, but the pronouns are they, them. So yeah, it's very good representation, although there hasn't really been many other minority groups. I haven't really spotted any black people yet, or Asian people or anything like that, but very good LGBTQ plus representation so far, which we should expect, because I believe the author wrote Red, White and Royal Blue as well, which I know is a gay adult story, which I might read if I enjoy this. I might give that a read after at some point, but yeah, it's alright so far. Let's keep going. It's Thursday, it's the 2nd of March, and I've read 21%, so not bad so far. Hi guys, so it's Friday, woohoo! It's finally almost the weekend, it's almost lunchtime for me. I'm just being a bit naughty and having a little break to do a little update, because I had quite an exciting email earlier. So yeah, it's Friday. The rugby team I support, Northampton Saints, are playing Bristol tonight, so we'll see how that goes. I'll get some jobs done before that starts and cook dinner and stuff, but fingers crossed they'll win. I watched them play Gloucester last weekend and that was an incredible game. I was very drunk because, I mean, who doesn't get drunk at a rugby game unless you're driving? Very drunk on the ciders, but yeah, we won, so that was incredible. But yeah, we've got Bristol tonight, so we'll see, but we are down quite a lot of players, so. Saints lost. This isn't a rugby vlog. I don't know why I'm talking about rugby. So quick reading update first. I am on, grab my Kindle, 30, don't think you can see that? It's flipped, 36%. So I'm getting through it. I'd like to, as it's the weekend, I haven't really got too many plans other than recording videos and maybe going cinema. So yeah, I'd like to definitely be past halfway. I should be past halfway by Monday, fingers crossed. I'll probably do an update anyway. But the exciting thing that happened, so I have registered for the virtual membership at my library. So my local library, I've basically been a member of the library since I was really young. I remember doing like book challenges and things with them over the summer holidays with my nan. So I already had a membership, but I haven't used it in years. I don't think I even know where my library card is. But I got in contact with them a few days ago because someone on my TikTok, Joanna, I believe, she saw my TikTok of my TBR for this month where I mentioned about not being able to get a hold of bag gaze because it's too expensive. So she said, why not have a look at your library, because BorrowBox, she uses BorrowBox, they have it on there for her. Had a look, I was like, oh, I can get free membership through them. I can get free virtual membership. I get audio books as well, which I really want to start reading. And ebooks of course as well, and I can obviously also borrow books from a physical one, but my one has really bad opening times. It's like when I'm working it's open and then for a couple of hours on a Saturday morning, which usually I'm either asleep or don't have the car because my other half works. But yeah, I registered for that and today I got accepted and given my virtual information, so I've signed up with BorrowBox and Libby. I've heard good things about Libby from Canada, not from people I follow from Canada. So I signed up to both of them, and I have borrowed the Michelle Obama memoir. It's completely left my mind. I'll put the name on the screen. God, that's really bad, isn't it? What's it called? Everyone knows what it is anyway. So I borrowed that because I thought I feel like the best books to listen to would be like memoirs, non-fictions, maybe like romances and normal fiction. I don't think fantasy will work very well because you have quite a lot of different names, and same with sci-fi. But I don't know, what do people recommend? Are there any books that I should listen to on audiobook? I plan to listen to them. So when I work, and usually when I'm doing like jobs or going for walks or whatever, I listen to podcasts. I feel like I should probably not listen to a book while I'm working because I don't tend to listen too closely to the podcast anyway. They're just kind of background noise. So I feel like when I go on walks and when I'm doing cleaning and things like that and chores, I'll probably listen to audiobooks instead of my podcast, even though I'm really behind. So I should probably catch up on them first. But yeah, that's what my plan is. So I need some audiobook recommendations. What books should I read? Are there any more accessible fantasy, maybe YA fantasy that I should read? I might do The Good Girl's Guide to Murder. A thriller's good. I just don't know whether they're good because of the amount of focus you need to put into them. I'm not sure. What do you guys think? Please recommend me some, because now I've got it, I'd like to make the most of it, and then I'll be able to read even more books each month. So yeah, we'll see. Gosh, what is the name of it? That is so bad that I've completely forgotten it. It begins with a B, doesn't it? Becoming! Got it. Becoming by Michelle Obama. I've always wanted to read it and I just didn't know what to pick up first. And I looked at my want to read list on Goodreads and sorted it by most popular. A lot of them on there were things like the Stormlight Archives, which 100% I'm going to read, not listen to. There was quite a few non-fictions on there which came up top, which were quite a few race ones, but I don't know if you can see that's my new in pile over there on top of my Shakespeare books. I've got those other non-fictions that I want to read first, so maybe something of a different genre to race. I did see, what's his name? The one who wrote the football song, Three Lions. I can't. Oh God, I'll cover my camera. I can't think of what his name is. He's done a book about anti-Semitism, which might be useful to listen to. So I've never looked at anything to do with anti-Semitism, only really race and feminism. So I need to look at the other minority groups and that a bit more. I probably need to do an LGBTQ plus one as well. And then there's quite a few healthcare related ones I got on my list to read. So maybe I'll put one of them in there. But yeah, any recommendations, please let me know, as I'd love to hear them. And I will probably speak to you again tomorrow on a nice, cheery, hopefully Saturday. I think it's supposed to check it down, but yeah, catch up with you then. Hey guys, just jumping in with another brief reading update. Not that I've read a lot, to be honest. I'm currently just removing my gel nails. I've got to do my toes as well, and watching and editing my video, which is I'm watching out in a minute. That's hopefully going out on Sunday tomorrow. It'll be out. Hopefully, well, it will be out before this goes out. But yeah, multitasking queen. Yeah, so far I've been so busy today. Honestly, I've done a load of chores. I recorded tomorrow's video. I went to the cinema. We watched a new Ant-Man film. I've just been non-stop, so I haven't actually done any reading, at least of Shara Wheeler. Shara Wheeler. I have listened to about 4 hours of why do I keep forgetting the name of it? Becoming by Michelle Obama. Really good. Highly recommend. Obviously, I think everyone probably recommends it. I've just got to the bit where her and Barack have started dating, and it's quite cute, especially how she was turning him down before, but now they're together. And yeah, oh my God, it looked terrible. It's honestly, it's almost 11 o'clock tonight. I'm so tired, but we keep going. We got stuff to do. We got nails to remove. I've still got to do my toenails so I can paint them tomorrow. But oh, there's a new film. Anyway, yeah, Ant-Man was alright. I wouldn't say it's the best Marvel film, but I enjoyed it. It's something to watch for a few hours. Wasn't as good as Black Panther, but enjoyed it. And also finished Happy Valley tonight, so it's whether we decide whether to watch Daisy Jones and the Six or rewatch Shadow and Bone ready for season 2. We might do that first, maybe, because season 2 comes out on the 15th or 16th of March, so might do that first. But yeah, not much of a reading update. I'll try and get my reading done. Love Island's just restarted. My daily 14% done before I go to sleep tonight. We'll see. Yeah, hopefully be back with another update tomorrow. Good morning. So it's Monday. It's the start of a new week. Quite happy actually for once. Normally I'm dreading the start of a new week, as everyone does. I'm actually wearing makeup today as well. Well, only a skin tint and some concealer, but I've got a call about half an hour, so yeah, put some makeup on for that. Anyway, quick reading update. I'm currently, oh, my Kindle just switched off. 79% of the way in. I have some thoughts. So I'm going to put a spoiler on the screen because I feel like I might say some spoilers here. I will say one of the good things about this book is the discussions around sexuality and gender identity and things like that. Obviously I'm a cis female, straight, white, non-trans female, and obviously my experiences to life are very different to those that are non-binary, trans, or even thinking of potentially changing their gender. So I think the discussions around that are really good, and it'll be invaluable for teenagers that are wanting to learn more about that and also to explore their own gender and sexuality. But so basically, this is where I'll put spoiler on the screen. About just after 50% of the way through, Chloe found Shara Wheeler, and by this point she's like stopped speaking to all her original friends. She's obviously quite close now with the two boys that she was trying to find Shara Wheeler with, and that she found Shara on her own. She realised Shara's in love with her, and then they kissed, and you know, typical YA stuff. But there's a bit now that's kind of feels like a bit of a cop-out to try and make all the characters friends again. So Chloe fell out with her best friend Georgia because she wasn't communicating with her, she kept lying to her, she wasn't doing her work with her, that they had like work due because it's almost graduation, you know, that sort of thing. And then Chloe got caught kissing another girl in the school toilets. They go to a really religious school, so very like everything pretty much, even though there's kids, straight couples kissing all over the school grounds apparently. But yeah, her best friend was caught kissing another girl and was about to be expelled. But because Chloe's like a straight A student, she's about to be valedictorian, whatever you call it. We don't have them in the UK. She steps in and takes the blame basically, and says it was her. And now they're all friends again. It kind of felt like the book just threw that in, the kiss in, to then make them all buddy. I don't know if anyone else agrees with me. It just felt like it was just, not. I kind of suspected that her friend was seeing someone. I didn't know who, but only the friend was the one that got in trouble, not the other girl who's also like a straight A student and popular and all that, and would never be kicked out. So it's just like, but then that girl is black, so maybe she would have been, probably. But yeah, I don't know. It just felt a bit. I don't know. I'm reading. They're trying to, I guess, rebel against the school now. This new big group of friends. But yeah. Anyway, I've read quite a lot. I should finish this tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll do a proper review of this, probably on my book talk, so you'll see that on there, where I can like consolidate all these thoughts that I've got about this, and obviously the ending might be very different, and then I can pick out a new one. I'm also doing a book order again, and not like I did one last week, but mainly because I want to pre-order Yellow Face, and I was looking at Waterstones and Illumicrate, which I haven't bought from before. They're both doing signed copies that you can pre-order. But Illumicrate is about £7 more expensive, which I know doesn't sound like much, but it is quite a lot when you're trying to order quite a few books, and that is a whole other book you could buy for £7. And I think I actually prefer the Waterstones design. They've both got their own individual designs, if that makes sense, and they've both got like splayed edges. I think the Waterstones one's got black splayed edges with Yellow Face written down the side, and the Illumicrate one's the same like yellow colour as the book with like a pen with ink drops coming down. Or I guess it's supposed to look like blood. But I can't wait to read the book. I'm so excited for it, even though it's still like 2 months away. So yeah, I'm going to pre-order that, and I might get a few other books, because there's a few on my mind that I want to buy. And it's going to be an expensive order because of the expensive book, but it'll be worth it. I'm going to buy a copy of my favourite ever book ever written, which I don't own a physical copy of. I've only got it on Kindle, so I'm going to buy that. And then 2 fantasy books. I wonder which ones they are. If I've received it before this video goes out, which I probably won't because it's Waterstones, there will be a TikTok of the haul at some point. If I order it today, I'm guessing it'll be here Friday latest. So, and I've also ordered a fantasy blind date book. They asked me to send my Goodreads read list over, so they wouldn't send me the same book that I've already read. So I'm very excited for that. That was dispatched yesterday, so we'll see when that comes out. Again, that'll be on my TikTok probably, but if it's a book that I really want to read, maybe I'll wait for that to turn up before I do the Waterstones order, just in case it's one of those other books I'm going to order. That might be a good idea actually, because imagine tick copies. But yeah, very excited to receive that as well. But yeah, I will chat to you tomorrow when I finish this book, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Good evening, guys. So it is Tuesday evening, and I have just finished I Kiss Shara Wheeler by Casey McQuiston. So, what are my thoughts? So I'll probably do a proper deep, in-depth review on my TikToks. Make sure you follow that. But I'll just give some overview. I enjoyed it. It was fun. I wouldn't say it's the most amazing book I've ever written, as I've probably mentioned previously in the vlog, but I enjoyed it. For a YA, I think it's pretty good, especially if you're someone who is of their age and potentially questioning your gender or your sexuality. I think it's very worthwhile if you're a young adult that needs this sort of text in their life, and it probably would have been invaluable to myself and my friends when I was that age. I will say that if if you get a bit cringed out by like pop culture references, just be warned, there's quite a few in here. They mention like TikTok in there, and I think someone's told that they have Jake Paul or Logan Paul's hairstyle. So it's very of its age. If say you read it in 10 years time, they may not even be around anymore, or TikTok might be a cringy platform to be on. So that's just something to bear in mind. But yeah, overall I enjoyed it. I think I'll round it up to 3.5 stars. I had a couple of issues with it, and as I say, it's not the most incredibly written book in the world, but I do think it has its place. And yeah, I'll go into more information into more detail, on my TikTok, so make sure to follow me there. But now I've finished this, it's time to pick out my next book, and I'm excited, but I'm nervous. It's the unexpected. I was thinking earlier, I can't wait to start a new book. But what is the book going to be is the question. And am I going to be able to even access it? Because I had a look, and I've put my name down for a few of the books on the libraries that I'm a part of, but obviously we might be waiting a while for some of those. I think June is the earliest for like lessons in chemistry and things like that. So it's whether I pull that out now and have to buy it or get to wait until then, but we'll see. Let me grab the basket. Okay, right, I've got the basket. There's all the books. I think Bad Gays might still be in here, so if I pick that out, I'll put it straight back. Well, a bit on the side. But yeah, shall we see? Shall I give it a mix and we'll see? See what I get this time. Will it be another YA? There's only one other YA on the list, but I would like to read that one, so I'd be quite happy. So I've mixed them all. I don't know what I'm grabbing. Oh, some of them are joined together. I'm grabbing this one that was inside another one. Oh, it's a pink, which I think were, not that they're colour coded, but I'm pretty sure the pinks were like the non-fictions. Oh, I'm Glad My Mum Died by Jeanette McCurdy. Okay, I wanted to read this, so this is quite interesting. I'm pretty sure I've already had a look at my libraries and I couldn't see it on there, so I'll have to see if I can buy it. But yeah, I wanted to read this, and if I get a physical copy, my other half might want to read it too, because he was a iCarly boy growing up. I wasn't myself, but I've heard really good things about this. I think it'd be really interesting. Although at the same time, I am listening to a memoir, so I'll be listening to Michelle Obama's memoir while also reading Jeanette McCurdy's memoir. But hey, oh yeah, and just for proof, there it is. So I'll go buy this now. So yeah, thank you for watching my vlog. I hope you enjoyed. I'll try and do a bit more exciting things next week. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed my thoughts as I was reading through Like a Shara Wheeler. And I will start my vlog for, hopefully, I'm Glad My Mum Died by Jeanette McCurdy straight after this one. So I'll see you in the morning, bright and early.